Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Bitcoin sends back to $90,000. We've just tapped back into 90k, and as a result, we are seeing a lot of altcoins also move up nicely. Is Dash making a return? And if Dash makes this comeback that we could potentially see, we could be looking at some huge upside for Dash. Potentially, if we see the bulls back in control, if we see Bitcoin move up to 100k again, there is potential for a nice breakout to the upside for the Dash token. So I just want to say thanks for checking out the video. Like, subscribe, comment, do all those YouTubey things. And look at this, we're up 17% on the 24-hour period. You can see this is a great comeback on the 24-hour period. Of course, on the month, we've got a lot of work to do. We've got to get back to $146. Dash is still down massively from a 1.6 billion plus market capital. So of course, guys, don't ape into this. This is not financial advice. I'm just some dude that makes videos from his bedroom like a little sado. Anyways, here we can see this is the Dash ecosystem. And some recent news that they just had yesterday was Dash, they partnered with Xebec. So this is, of course, really cool to see them officially join the Xebec ecosystem in a long-term strategic partnership rooted in their shared mission. So, of course, this is super bullish. And I think this is, partly, part of the drive as to why we're seeing, Dash make a good move at the moment. So looking at Dash 20-day moving average, we're still below the 20-day EMA. We do need to retest this 20-day moving average so we can sort of flip into a bullish upside narrative once again. But fingers crossed, this can all happen slowly in time. We don't know how December's going to be yet. And at the moment, what we do know is we're holding this fine line in this channel very nicely, where we're seeing the impulse, the correction, and now we've got a nice impulse on the day. If we can get back to $70, it would be very ideal, but the most ideal trajectory here and resistance is $77, and that's what we need to see Dash get back through. I might personally wait to see if we retest $76, and if we do start to retest this region, I might even put in a long position anticipating some further move to the upside. So yeah, crypto bubbles on the day, we're looking pretty green. Dash is up, STRK is up, SPX is up, Casper is also up, and a few other great tokens out there are also looking quite bullish at the moment. We will talk about Bitcoin as well, which is up 10% on the week. Finally, we bounced from 80k up to $90,000, and I will talk about my insights and what I think could potentially happen with Bitcoin too, and what the most important path for Bitcoin is right now, especially as it's situated quite far below its 50-week moving average still. But yeah, Dash looking pretty good. Will it go back to $100 plus? Nobody knows the answer to this, but fingers crossed with this particular bullish news here, especially also with Dash, which has been re-added to OKX. There's a lot of things happening which will help with the adoption of Dash. So big announcement happening, of course, literally just 18 minutes ago, that Dash has also been re-added to OKX exchange. So this is very bullish overall for the Dash ecosystem and holders. I've got someone that's looking to grab some Dash. MEXC right now, a great place to be joining. Get into this exchange. There's some new user perks and rewards where you can literally see it says claim up to $10,000 with MEXC right now. So do check it out down below, and you can see Dash is trading on this exchange, both on spot and futures. So if you like leverage, then it's there for you. If you prefer just spot, then you can also do it on the spot side too. When you do go leverage, you have the opportunity to go all the way up to 50x leverage. So be sure to have a look at MEXC down below if you are someone that is trading. Also want to congratulate people in the Discord. Look at this, some great wins here. Dangerous Enemy making 55% gains, absolutely glorious. Also Thomas 492% on a long position. We also had Dangerous Enemy put through another 117% trade, and ZF making some real nice gains over here. Join the chat down below, get into the Discord, and yeah, we reclaim that 90k. Of course, Discord channel, free to join, link down below. Come hang out with some of the people here. We've got 43.2k members, and if you're someone that likes crypto, this is your place to be and hang out in the markets. So yeah, right now, Dash is potentially going to try to retest some resistances, and the first target here is TP1 over at around $75, and then we have another take profit target at basically the upper threshold being $114 up here, And obviously, if we get a full-on fledged alt season, then we need to start looking at the $149 region. But I think this is quite unlikely at this point, and it's definitely asking for a lot of liquidity from the market. So let's see how the rest of the market will perform. Let's see how December's going to be. You know, last year, this time, the markets were euphoric. We had a great alt season. It doesn't mean we're going to get it again. And of course, if we look back in 2021, the price of Dash was over $400. So we still have a long, long way to go. But we are holding this formation really well. This channel here, this almost looking like a bull flag. And obviously, if we break out very, very well, I'm looking at that $112 sort of Fibonacci golden pocket, which could be a real nice accumulation opportunity, 69 to 70% to the upside. Obviously, if we break down bearish, then we can look at some support regions, which takes us back down to $50, which is more of a pragmatic opportunity, which would result in a bit of downside, about 20% to the downside. So it is bears versus bulls. It's always bears versus bulls. Let's see how it goes anyway. Dash looking very, very smart. And for those of you that don't know, Dash platform, send and receive and earn with Dash wallet. Effectively, Dash is, you know, one of these great coins out there, which, you know, it preserves anonymity and privacy, you know, non-custodial behaviors and all that. So this is part of the privacy coin ecosystem, and it's certainly something that's popular and trending right now. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, hit that notification bell. Bye-bye.